Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. For today, I was racking my brain about what we're going to be doing for the rune reading. What type of rune reading are we going to be doing? And I've gone over a lot of the current energies, and we're kind of in this nice healing and transitional period before we're asked to be adapting to change again here with Mercury and the sun going both into Scorpio here within the next week. So before we do that, I will have more videos about that coming up here in the very near future. But for today, let's just kind of take it easy and go with a general luck reading. How about that? We could all use a little more luck. So let's see where those energies are at. How are we doing out there today? Let's cleanse the space energetically with this singing bowl. And again, this is the $2 note representing uncommon abundance. So let's give gratitude for all the uncommon abundance in our lives and simultaneously invite more of that in as we take 3 nice deep cleansing breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Luck is in the air. Can you feel it? Good fortune. Some people don't believe in luck and they call it fate or whatever the energies are. Take what resonates, please, and leave what does not. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get right into it. In the past energies, yep, we have those labels. This is about the opposing clan flags. You see there's a little stick with a triangle pointing one way and another one pointing directly opposing it. So this is the rune manas, and this is about the self, humanity, culture, circle of life kind of stuff, more like 3D aspect kind of thinking. Labels, where's my place in this world? Ooh, yeah, look at that. Okay, current energies are in the hail rune. This is about hail, natural disaster. So some sort of like a, oops, I forgot to do this, or that kind of a thing, like a, it's an unintended but eventual sort of shake-up in life, right? And we're all faced with that. Some of us may be currently facing that with the current energies here today. This rune is named Hagalaz, and it's literally hail, disruption, destructive, and creative forces. Remember, some barriers, some destructions need to occur in order for us to grow and learn and heal from them and with them, right? So right now, maybe a destructive force is going on in your life. What do you need to tear down in order to build again? Future energies are in this Gambler's Cup rune. Okay, this is awesome, y'all, because future energies, it says it's undetermined outcome here. This is basically what is called the Gambler's Cup because we can literally turn it this way and shake up the die and then release it, and it's really, it's a change, right? It could mean a sort of a game or any sort of transformative process where you know the energy where you're entering in, and then you're going through this process and you have no idea how you're going to be coming out because you were just jogged around so many different directions during that process. So for future energies, it's basically in your hands where your place is in this world, where that destruction, where that disruption is coming from, And Pertho, this rune Pertho is about like initiation. It could also mean a pregnancy, some sort of a womb, right? Where we know how to conceive a child, right? But we don't know what the outcome of the pregnancy will be. So that's often used in that scenario as well. For the action taken for the best outcome, we're asked to be into our legacy. This is Othala. This is inheritance, home, income. This is also inherited beliefs, things that we pass down to future generations. Right. So the current upsets in your life are causing you to examine and get into this future work of getting into the legacies here. Right. So it's really the universe is saying, or divine is saying to you now that in the future energies, the choice is yours, how you want to proceed. But it's suggesting here that you do so with legacy and what you're going to be passing on to others in your practices, right? Our thoughts, feelings, and emotions are knowing that this has to be a thorough, swift action. This is Thor's hammer. Okay, this is Theorizas. It's also often called a giant or a thorn. You can see how it kind of looks like a thorn. Either way, like this has to be thorough, very concise action, right? You don't partially remove a thorn. You don't partially deal with a giant, and you don't partially use Thor's hammer, right? Think of that envisioning that hammer with it's so swift, and that lightning strike is very thorough. It knows its target every time it can build or destroy. It can also protect. So your thoughts, feelings, and emotions right now are knowing that this action has to be very thorough and swift because of this upset, this current upset in your life, calling you to get into your legacy work. Yep. Wondering where your place is in the world for too long. Well, you've had enough of that. You're now cementing your foundations. You're healing the foundations. Maybe the foundations are what have been shaken up for you. Right? Possible problems are in this dawning, this clarity. This is dagas. This is day. This is revelation. So the possible problems are in this revelation. So revelation's not necessarily a bad thing. A lot of us think, well, the book of, like the book of the Bible, the book of Revelations is not, yes, it does describe a lot of the changing times, but it is not an end-all sort of situation. It's revelations, it's uncovering, it's unveiling. This is dawning, this is clarity, right? This is receiving that clarity. So you're kind of apprehensive about this sort of clarity coming up. So just know that you're in this working on the foundations again. Sometimes we have to start over, and that's okay. You just found out a way that didn't work for you, right? And now you're transforming, you're moving forward, you're doing this thorough action. You have no idea where this dawning, this clarity is going to be, but you do risk this clarity if you do not get into this in a healthy way. So I'm asking you, and Divine is asking you as well, to get into your grounding work, right? Beautiful outcome energies here. This is Lagos. This is the lake room. This is divine feminine. Some healing of the divine feminine is occurring. Emotions, right? This is also prophetic dreams, sea, lake, flow, dowsing even. So you're called to be near water, in water, by water, view water. Also in your grounding exercises. So you can heal this divine feminine. You're healing these emotions. This is beautiful, coming from a lost kind of and a shake-up perspective, and going through this in a very thorough manner. passing on this legacy of healing that divine feminine. You are leading by example in this aspect when it is done in a healthy way. So you need to, like what Gandhi said is, well, a lot of people misquote this too, about being the change you want to see in the world. So the best way to do that is to lead by example. The best place you can start is with yourself. Don't wait for someone else, right? The best place you can start is working on yourself. Let's get some cards for clarity. These are Soul's Journey cards. These are Oracle cards. And these are messages straight from divine, straight to your soul. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Adversity, this says. And it says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Look at that. Current challenges. Seeking your identity. Going through these changes. Overcoming adversity. Leaving a healthy legacy. Obtaining that clarity. And healing your emotions. Right? Sometimes that shakeup is necessary. It's just the divine telling us where we are not meant to be. Let's look at, let's read a bit more about the adversity card. Again, this says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. No one ever said life was going to be easy. Obstacles are presented to you so that you may overcome them. Believe that you will, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. So lead by example. Get that, patch up that foundation. Ask for help from a spiritual advisor. It's a great way to go about it. Or you can just sit with the situation and ask divine to lead you to a specific outcome and add the tagline or something better. Dear universe, I would like to manifest a better home, life situation, or something better than that, specific outcome. Just as an example, okay? Confidence comes to those who have succeeded in conquering adversity, and then the next hurdle won't seem so daunting. Adversity is an opportunity for you to reach out to your soul family. You are not alone in this time of challenge. If you need help, others are waiting to offer assistance. This test may have come into your life to teach you to receive rather than to give. Right? Maybe we're overgiving of ourselves recently, or overgiving in relationships, overgiving in your workplace, possibly. Discovering that situation is probably not a good fit for you, or you need to readdress how you are approaching the situation, right? Not calling you to quit or to leave your spouse, but it's a change of perspective is taking place here. Healing that divine feminine. Let's get a card of clarity from the fairies. Fairies, what sort of clarity do you have to offer for today's luck reading? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Well, this is definitely a lucky card. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. This is the marriage card. I know a few of you may be rolling in laughter right about now. But this doesn't necessarily have to mean a specific spouse. This could be a marriage of ideas, a concept, this legacy, right? Adapting to a new way of being. So, let's read about that marriage card some more. Again, this says, the fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. You drew this card because your question involves marriage. This particular card holds variable meanings. So pay attention to your body's reactions as I read the possible interpretations to you. So whatever your body responds to, whatever dings in your mind when I'm reading the definitions here. Pay attention to it. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Additional meanings for this card are: congratulations, you're getting married soon. Or, your marriage needs some healing and attention, which the fairies can help you with if you'll ask. Or, you'll soon meet someone significant at a wedding. Or, a relationship commitment is pending. Or, admit your true feelings to yourself regarding marriage. Or, someone close to you is getting married soon. And finally, your life purpose involves helping people with romance, matchmaking, relationships, or weddings. Beautiful. Beautiful. Again, I'd like to add that that might not be a specific, like, soulmate kind of a companion sort of energy. That could mean a marriage to a new way of thinking, a new way of believing. A paradigm shift is what they call it, right? So this is, this is it. This is time to turn over a new leaf, so to speak. This adversity is leading to a change of these sort of energies. I call this a luck reading because I guess a good way to look at it for it being a luck reading is you are fortunate enough to know where you are at right now, and you are being called to heal. You know you need to heal, and you just don't know how, maybe, but you do know it needs to be done with thorough action. It could lead to healed divine feminine, so healed emotions, right? We're all lucky to know what aspects need to be addressed, right? It's just up to us to do the work. Cement that foundation, patch it up, carry on. Let's get a chakra token for today to add to this healing work. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. All right. So, this is going to be a lot of healing emotions for a lot of us. Okay. This is the sacral chakra. 417 hertz is the solfeggio frequency for the sacral chakra, 417. And the sacral chakra is located below the navel and resonates to sexuality, creativity, intimacy, and pleasure. If you feel sexual repression, lack of creativity, intimacy issues, or you're someone who emotionally isolates yourself, then you'd be someone who needs to work on their sacral chakra. Listening to the solfeggio frequency of 417 hertz will help to elicit more openness, creativity, and sensuality. As a result, you'll experience more pleasure and harmony. Also, a fun fact, 417 hertz also removes toxins. It cleanses you and your energetic space. It's really good for cleansing your home as well, kind of like resetting the vibe, right? The sacral chakra mudra and mantra. We're going to start off with the prayer position here. And we're going to bring our thumbs and forefingers and middle fingers in together, and we're just going to fold them over each other and make a pair of binoculars with our wrists together. And we're leaving the pinky and the ring fingers open like that. All right. And that's just it. We'll set this in our lap and recite the mantra VAM, V-A-M, while listening to 417 hertz, envisioning that beautiful orange and salmon and white kind of colored light just emanating through the sacral chakra that's in our abdomen, our reproductive regions, right? Very beautiful. Beautiful. It's still a beautiful reading. You're still very lucky to know what you need to work on in order to heal. So this, in fact, is still a luck reading. So Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant day, everyone. I've been Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. If you'd like a rune reading from me specifically, please message me at youressentialpractice@gmail.com. Let's go over that mudra one more time. All right. Like binoculars, yeah. And we're just setting in our lap, VAM, V-A-M, 417 hertz, that beautiful orange energy, healing that sacral region, stimulating the vagus nerve, right? All right, one more time, namaste. Have a blessed and abundant day.